Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now January 8th of 2022, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2 and The Bad Batch, a lot of Star Wars fans have truly been looking forward to the new Star Wars universe by George, Jon, and Dave, including the new Star Wars TV shows, be it live action or animated, the new Star Wars films that will be announced at Celebration, and we also have a lot of series of books, novels, comics, and video games on the horizon. That's really going to tie all together with the TV shows and the films at the same exact time. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, I am on Twitter at Mike01 if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow on there. I do make sure to post a couple of entertaining things from time to time and really make sure to also interact with you guys further. So what's really all the more exciting right now is that we have the Book of Boba Fett Chapter 2, The Tribes of Tatooine, now on Disney+. A lot of fans responded to this episode better than the first one, which is a good sign that things are really beginning to build up with the Boba Fett series. Now, we have 5 episodes remaining that's going to make its way into early February, and beyond all of that, we're also going to have the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series marketing run that begins in mid to late March. That's going to set everything up for May, and everything else for the rest of the year. We have, of course, The Bad Batch, Star Wars Andor, The Mandalorian Season 3. Essentially, this is going to be by far the busiest year by Disney and Lucasfilm, as well as for the Star Wars fans to engage with all this new content. So, with that being said, what's really exciting has everything to do with actress GINA CARANO and the character of Cara Dune, and exactly how it involves The Mandalorian Season 4, and exactly how it's also connected to characters like Luke Skywalker, and even Ahsoka Tano at that. So, with that being said, alright, we already know that Jon and Dave are well into the process of Mando Season 4 with a lot of concept art, a lot of storyboards before they implement all of that into the official script. So, with both Disney and Lucasfilm prepared to announce a host of new Star Wars TV shows at Celebration, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are getting ready to begin filming the Ahsoka Tano TV series for Disney+. However, it's described that they have big plans for The Mandalorian Season 4 when it involves actress GINA CARANO to return as Cara Dune once again in the Star Wars universe. Further, it's described that Favreau and Filoni are currently developing a very important scene for The Mandalorian Season 4 that is going to involve both Cara Dune and Luke Skywalker to have a scene together in the last season of the series. Now further, it's noted that this battle that involves Cara Dune and Luke Skywalker teaming up with Ahsoka Tano on the battlefield of an intense firefight is said to involve others, of course, like Grand Admiral Thrawn and his new forces that will be explored in the 4th season. Now the scene is set to evolve to a moment in which Cara Dune is planned to take the lead to use 2 automatic blaster pistols that will be used against Thrawn's new forces in Mando Season 4. So, once again, we already know that GINA CARANO is well into the process of coming back from Mando Season 4. She will not be coming back for Season 3, unfortunately, because that is already beginning to move throughout filming and come to a close at that by March into early April. So Mando Season 3, I mean, it's almost done already, technically speaking, for principal photography. It's getting very close there. And that's when we're going to learn more and more about the direction of the series. Now, beyond all of that, we also know that GINA CARANO has been in talks with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni for numerous months now about coming back into the Mandalorian series end. The reason as to why they want to stop at a 4th season is because they are going to be marketing the 4th season as the Mandalorian and crew, essentially. We're going to have Mando working with Luke, Ahsoka, Cara Dune, Ezra Bridger, and all the other beloved characters like Bo-Katan and others out there that will be introduced as well, that's going to tie directly into other TV shows that will be announced at Celebration. Moving on. So further, alright, Thrawn is currently written into the scene as looking over the battle in some type of special observatory. Both Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano are set to engage in an intense lightsaber action, deflecting the blast fire from the forces and reacting, of course, and reaching the base that belongs to Thrawn. It's heavily implied that this battle takes place somewhere on the edge of the unknown regions of the galaxy, and that during Thrawn and that during Thrawn's time essentially in the unknown regions, because that's where he went after season 4's end, alright, that's where everything is going to begin to pick up for the unknown regions of the galaxy, and we're going to be learning more about all of that. There is even a brand new villain planned that appears similar to an Inquisitor that is planned to wield a very special type of lightsaber blade to actually fight against both Luke and Ahsoka Tano, while Cara Dune is prepared to take on a gunslinging fight with another villain codenamed currently Ember. Ember is said to be some kind of special bounty hunter that had ties with Cad Bane many years ago that is going to fight against Cara Dune in the big battle against Thrawn's special base and observatory. Now, with GINA CARANO excited to return for the role of Cara Dune from Mando Season 4, Jon and Dave are already working on a handful of other storyboards and concept artists to fulfill this entire scene that will take place in the final season that is prepared to leave fans with an important cliffhanger that involves Ezra Bridger in the new universe. Ezra Bridger is described to offer a big revelation in the Star Wars series that will create an entire new brand of shows that will involve characters like Ezra and Thrawn in the mix as well. This Ezra Bridger twist is best described to have a big impact on Ahsoka Tano's character development in the show as well. Now, the thing that really does get me very much excited and curious is exactly what is this new revelation going to involve with Ezra Bridger? What does that really mean? Could it very well have something to do with dark side or light side tendencies? We're not quite sure. Could it very well have something to do with the secrets of the unknown regions or knowledge that he learned over there? Who knows? But one thing is for certain is that both Jon and Dave, they are going to be offering a major revelation at the series end for Ezra Bridger before they branch off into a currently unnamed Star Wars TV project that is going to involve both Thrawn and Ezra Bridger. So that's not the last that we're going to see of Thrawn and Ezra in Mando Season 4 and the Ahsoka Tano series. They're going to go beyond that. And you can see how they're really trying to take a lot of characters from Rebels, a lot of characters from the Clone Wars, and implementing them into the form of live action. It really is a great way to expand the franchise. Now, as for Cara Dune's return, this is also a very important implementation for the character. We already know that Cara Dune as a character really deserves more limelight. I know that a lot of fans out there, are going to say, well, this character was never really all that impressive. It's only because GINA CARANO was fired that this character got more limelight than she really would have if she wasn't fired. I can understand that. But when we look at the character, she's very well written, she's a strong character. Jon Favreau specifically designed her after GINA CARANO's appearance, which is really dedicated work, I gotta say. And I think that Season 4 of Mando, by the way, it's not going to be called Season 4, it's going to be The Mandalorian with a subtitle. It's going to be quite impressive, and it's going to be quite exciting to see exactly what kind of revelations and twists and turns we're going to have come, of course, the end of the Mandalorian TV show. Now, that does not necessarily mean it's going to be the end of characters like Grogu or Din Djarin. We're going to have a lot more of them in other Star Wars TV shows, but it's not going to be all focused on those characters anymore after the Season 4 debut of The Mandalorian. So that's one thing to also take into account here, is that basically Jon and Dave, they want to look at all of their angles, right? All of their opportunities and all of their options to really expand the universe. I always view the Star Wars TV shows now almost like they're books because of how expansive they really are and how involved it gets into the characters' minds and their adventures and quests that they really go on. It's going to be that expansive. It's going to feel like a library's worth of material when it comes to all these TV shows and how they really connect. So overall, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.